Problem number 1. Consider the sum 7 plus 77 plus 777 plus 7,777 and so on, all the way to this big long string of 7s which has 20 digits. And we're asked to figure out what the hundreds place of the resulting sum is. So let's take a look at this sum. Let's say that we are actually going to list all these numbers out and sum them. So we would put a 7 and then we'd add 77 and then we'd have 777 and so on. I'll just put a dot 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 because I really don't want to list those all out. And then the last one would be 777. Okay, there's going to be 27s here, alright? So I'm going to list it backwards so that I can figure this out. So there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh boy, is that right? This is getting long, huh? Whoops. Let's see. Alright. 16, 17, 18, and then 19 and 20. Alright, there's 27s. Okay. So, alright, let's pretend we're actually going to add this up. Well, we would go to the ones place, right? And how many 7s do we have to add up to get the sum of the ones place? Well, you know, we go from 1 up to 27, so we're going to have 27s in the one place. Okay, so there's going to be 20 of these. Alright, so let me mark this. And so the ones place is going to be 7 times 20. And that's easy. That's 140, right? So what would we do? We would put the ones place down here, and then we'd carry the tens place. And in this case, the tens place is a 4, and we could just call it actually 14, because we have 1 100, which is 10 tens. So we have 14 tens essentially. So we would carry that over to the next column. Now in the tens column, we're actually going to have 19 sevens. So we have 7 times 19, but then we have this 14 that we carried. So that's actually 2 more sevens, right? So so that's plus 14, which is actually equal to 7 times 21, alright? Because we have 19 sevens here, and then we have 2 more, so that we're actually adding all up. So, and we know that 21 times 7 is just 7 more than 20 times 7, so that's going to be 147. So the tens place is going to be a 7. And then we carry the tens place, which in this case includes the hundreds place, so they carry a 14 over here. Alright, in the hundreds place, you know, obviously these first two numbers don't have any hundreds, so we're actually going to have 18 sevens, right? 7 times 18. And then another 14, which is 2 more sevens, okay? So 18 sevens plus 2 more sevens, that's 20 sevens. Alright, so 7 times 20, well, we already figured that out, 140. So in the hundreds place, we'd put a 0, and then we carried another 14. Alright? And that's all the further we need to go, because we're only asked to find the hundreds place. And so now we know that the hundreds place of the resulting sum is a 0. So the answer is 0. Alright? So there you go.